I don't know if you're feeling this way, but where is summer going? I feel like everywhere you look, you see a commercial for back to school, and Walmart just cannot wait to pull out that aisle with all the school supplies, right? But I don't know about you, I feel like summer just started. I'm just now getting into the thick of summer here, and I want ways to slow down summer. I want to be able to be intentional with what's left of it and savor the season. So today I thought it would be fun to share with you 10 ways to slow down summer, live a little bit more intentionally, and hopefully savor what's left of the season.
Now the thing about this is that time will pass all the same, but being mindful with how we pass the time can actually make a difference in how we feel about the season once it's through. So from the moments that we choose to soak up and the moments that we choose to clear completely from our calendars, we are in control of our summertime, and here are my 10 ways to slow it down. All right, number 1 on this list is to get intentional. I find it important to set an intention for each season. Don't you just despise getting to the end of a season and feeling like it drug you through the mud and you had no say in what you did and where you spent your time? I think this happens easily when we get into the habit of going through the motions of our days, our weeks, and even our months with no clear intentions set. So while I hate to add any to-dos to your plate this summer, I think this one is important. Set aside a few minutes and set your intention for summer. Maybe it's a general feeling of how you want to feel this summer, or maybe more of a bucket list. And when you think about your intention, it should feel good. You shouldn't feel like you just added more to your plate, but rather that you have a clear path to your perfect summer now. And getting intentional is like giving yourself a roadmap to follow so you don't spend your summer lost spinning your wheels. Number 2 on our list is to welcome the quiet. Now, as a mom of 3 little ones, I of course always welcome the quiet, but this is actually easier said than done in a busy world that we live in. All too often we find ourselves filling moments with audiobooks, podcasts, and music in the background while we're working or driving. But when was the last time you took some quiet time away with your own thoughts? Now, this kind of goes back to tip number 1 and being intentional about setting aside some time for quiet each day to process the day, be mindful and creative, maybe say a prayer, or simply stop and breathe deeply. I have a meditation timer on my phone in a habit tracker, and so if anything, I get 5 minutes to just breathe and focus on breath. So I think it's important to stop and be quiet and enjoy the quiet this summer. Number 3 is to leave margin for boredom. I don't know about you, but I'm often moving from one task to the next, whether at work or at home, to be at my highest productivity and just get it all done. There's one major problem with that mode of operation. Time passes by in the blink of an eye, and you're often left feeling like there's never enough time or enough energy and an endless amount of tasks on your list. So my action for this one is to prioritize this summer what has to be done and let go of the rest. If you want to have a slow down summer, then you must accept that some things will have to take a back seat for this season. Leave open dates on your calendar. Don't fill it every single hour, every single day. Sometimes the greatest plans are no plans at all, and allow yourself and your family to get bored. Boredom will always spark creativity and most likely some spontaneous memories around summertime. All right, I don't think number 4 will surprise anyone. Unplug. We all knew this one would be on the list, but yet again, are we really unplugging? I recently heard a suggestion to unplug 1 hour a day, 1 day a week, and 1 week per year. I thought that was amazing advice. So we can start small because it is harder than you think to unplug fully. But if we could just unplug 1 hour per day this summer. I like to charge my phone in the back bedroom of our house while I work in the kitchen, or I'll go for a walk without my phone at all. And then I'm not tempted or distracted by the devices if they're plugged in another room. I also like to completely unplug on Sundays when possible and really focus on my family. So take action on this one right away. What hour today can you fully give up all of your devices, and what day in the coming week will you completely unplug? All right, number 5 is to focus on the present moment. So take a moment or two throughout your day to check your presence. Are you living in the moment? What do you see, smell, taste, feel, and hear? I like to use this meditation type practice to be fully in the moment, especially when making memories with my kids this summer. So a 5 senses meditation practice example would be like looking closely at my daughter's freckles while we're smelling the lemonade that we're stirring and we're tasting that sweet and sour refreshment. I'm feeling her hand in mine on the wooden spoon as we stir the lemonade, and hearing utter chaos in the background with my 3 children. It is not perfect, but it is so special, and I love to take it all in those moments. So I challenge you to try out this 5 senses meditation today, being present and noticing the smallest of details, and it is sure to slow down your summer. All right, the number 6 way to slow down summer is to make time for your hobbies and interests. If not summer, then when, right? Well, I often joke that my hobbies as a mother is laundry, dishes, and picking up random socks and Nerf gun bullets or Legos, but I do have to let those things go from time to time to fill my own cup with the creative things that I enjoy, outside of scrubbing marker off my walls all the time. So my challenge for you is to rediscover a hobby. You can make time for it. We surely can find 20 to 30 minutes in a day this summer, maybe one day a week even, maybe in your unplugged hour, to pursue the passions and be creative. If you don't have a hobby, or you don't feel like you have any hobbies anymore, which I totally get that as a young mom, we're so busy, just spend some time trying out some new things and allow yourself the time to get creative and try some new things. All right, number 7 on the list is to get your hands dirty. I think it's no secret that we all need to spend more time outdoors. It's great for our mental health and so much more. We weren't built to live inside 24/7. So this is a simple action this summer, but get your hands dirty. Maybe plant a small, simple flower on your front porch, or maybe an entire garden in your backyard. It's not too late. Maybe go plant some pumpkins for the fall, but get your hands dirty and feel the earth and notice how it makes you feel. And on that nature note, the 8th way to slow down summer is to go for a walk. So if you don't have this habit already, definitely start a new habit of daily walking, even if it's only 15 minutes. You can go by yourself for some quiet time or invite the whole family to venture on a hike together. Our family loves a good sunset walk before bedtime in the summer. The air is a bit cooler and the sunsets are gorgeous, and that small habit just fills my cup with so much gratitude for the day. So when and where will you be walking today? Watch nature at work around you and find 3 things to be grateful today while you're out for your walk. Number 9 is to have playtime. So this one can be hard. We're so busy and consumed by our never-ending lists that we neglect our inner child. I find myself fending off my kids as they ask over and over, "Mom, will you play with me? Mom, will you play with me? Mom, will you play with me?" But I have found that it's when I let go and I play, and I actually play, that I feel so much better. I love to see my kids' creativity and their play come to life, and I feel alive when I really get into playing with them. I feel lighter and happier. So run through the sprinkler with the kids, go catch the fireflies, and let your inner child shine through this summer. It'll not only bring back awesome memories of your childhood, but possibly slow down summer with new memories made with your children. All right, and the 10th way to slow down summer is to say goodbye to all things automatic. Now this one can go several different directions, but I think it all comes back to that instant gratification that we're all so addicted to. But yet they also say that good things take time. So where can we implement this into your summer? Can you grow something like we talked about in tip number 7? Maybe start a bigger project like reorganizing a room or a closet. Maybe work on preserving some food from the garden. Find something to work on that will give you pride in your progress and not so much of that quick hit of satisfaction. Welcome the slower way of living for summer. Take the long way home. Have patience while waiting in line. Bake the bread instead of buying it this week. Read the book and sip the tea. just appreciate the things that take a little bit longer. So the action for this one is to find pride in your progress and ditch everything automatic. Where can you be more patient and appreciate the pace of a slower living and a slow down summer? All right, this last one is a little bit of a bonus, but document your summer memories. I think this one is so important. So we will all do our best to slow down summertime, but it will pass by nonetheless. And so I find it so helpful to keep a journal of memories on the regular so that I can look back and appreciate all that happened in that season. I would highly recommend an app I use called Day One. This is not sponsored in any way, just sharing a favorite of mine. It's a journal that I keep on my phone, and several times a week or sometimes even daily, I'll add a quick journal entry before bed. I'll often add a photo I snapped that day and then talk a little bit about what we did or where we went. Even the boring, not so exciting days, I like to document that out. Some of my favorite journals to go back and look at are the ones that just talk about what we did that day. It's nothing special, it was just the mundane, but when you look back on it, it becomes more magical over time. So I like to do that, and this app is so handy for that. I also love paper journals, of course, but there's something about this app being on my phone that makes it a really easy habit for me to stick with. And then the thing I love about the Day One app is that it gives you an option to print out your journals as well. So at the end of each year, I print out a journal for a keepsake. And so I love that part about their app, and I would highly recommend it. I have paid for the premium version, but you can start out with the free version to see if you like it. And so my last challenge for you is to find the best way to document your memories of this awesome, slow summer.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that list of ways to slow down summer. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, which one you're planning on taking action on. I hope that you find yourself on a quiet walk soon and thinking about your intentions for what is left of summer. I also hope to see you back here again soon. I often share things about country living on this channel, from rustic recipes to farmhouse decor and country styling. So I hope to see you back here again soon. I'll talk to you later.